made of the same material. So it was kind of like added padding to give her that, hourglass.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I find it funny.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah, man. Doosh, dum. Doosh, dum. Man. Doom. I miss you, Broderick. What is good, party people? It is the Killing Tyme Crew, and we are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Reynaldo, and we got Tanisha.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey. Yo, that was perfect.
That was good. That was good.
Do you know why that was perfect?
Why?
Reggie, our brother, that was his thing. Bam, 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 bam.
I love the good
I'm sure that's where she heard it from. But no, it's a good thing.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Try to fit in.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's been a while. It's been, what, 2 weeks now?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
84 years.
It's been 84 years.
It seems like it has been a while.
I know, right?
Seems like it has been a while.
You get so used to doing this every Monday, and then it's like, damn, I'm out of it this week.
Yeah. Well,
my whole week was thrown off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, y'all know what we do first.
We're back at it.
We're back at it. Y'all know what's up. Let's go.
You ask me what I'm sipping on.
Not yet. I gotta explain this to people.
What are my dreams?
You got the whole rundown?
I got the whole rundown.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Anna, I believe, from Total Wine. So Reggie's birthday was yesterday, so we all went to brunch. We went to Total Wine after to go buy him a bottle of Jameson, but we saw something while we were there. Mm-hmm. We saw this bottle, a local brewery, a local distillery. Okay, here's the bottle. From Nevada H&C Distilling, Smoke Wagon Uncut Filtered Straight Bourbon Whiskey out of Las Vegas. 58.09 alcohol by volume. This particular bottle is their creme de la creme bottle. It's not called creme de la creme, but it's the top shelf one.
They have like 3 different versions. Yeah.
He means expensive, y'all.
It wasn't that
Wasn't bad, like $70 a bottle.
It's like $80. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Smirnoff, $25.
You can only buy one of these at a time in Total Wine. Mm-hmm. And
You
each
said one per customer.
one per customer, and each bottle is labeled.
So it's got a number.
This bottle was bottled in December 12th, 2021. And it's bottle number 123. I forgot how many bottles she said they made.
Oh, it doesn't have a number of
It doesn't say number of what. It just says bottle 123. Batch number 123.
Okay.
When I finish this, I don't think I'm getting rid of it.
You can hold on to the bottle.
I don't hold on to the bottle. This bottle is pretty impressive. It's got a couple revolvers on the front. So,
Giving very Western.
yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? It's a Nevada distillery.
Once you taste it, you'll decide if you're going to finish
Yes,
it, though.
because facts, because it might just sit there.
Yeah, it might just be for looks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might just sit there.
Make
All
it
right,
a
man.
dare for your friends.
Let's
There
go.
you go. Yeah.
Let's go. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's not bad.
Oh, God.
It's not bad, but it definitely has a bite.
It's got a bite, but it's not bad. Oh, man, that's
Needless
good.
to say, I don't need no more of that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good, though.
Okay.
That's a smoked old fashioned with this.
I was going to say old fashioned.
Oh, old fashioned with this because that smoky flavor. Yes.
We can see the age group here because I'm not, no.
No.
Yeah.
I like my stuff flavored and sweet.
Old fashions will do it for you.
It's a party in my meal because that's just
That's
a
not
temper
it.
tantrum.
Yeah, that's not a party. It's a
Oh, no.
fight.
Yeah, it's a fight, and I lost. I can't. You know that game that they be putting the lines of drinks on the table and
Yeah.
see guess who has water and guess who has drink or whatever? I'd lose every time.
Every time?
Every time.
Okay. All
That
good.
almost came back up.
Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, no, baby.
Not on the
We don't want no party foul.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I could hold my own. I'm just saying.
Okay, well,
Almost.
the next function we have will be singing that. We haven't had a Kid World function in a while at the house.
Oh, I'm invited.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're the crew. You're in the crew now. Here's the circle.
Right.
You're here.
You're in the circle
You're
of
in the circle of
trust.
trust.
I'm
Yes.
in the personal bubble.
All right, man. So what y'all been up to, man? T, we ain't been here in damn near 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's been going on? Give me a brief down. What's been happening?
Life is coming at me fast
Okay.
and hard. You know, my sister needed advice.
Mm-hmm.
My mom needed support.
Older sister, younger sister?
Younger sister.
Okay.
She's 19. That's my baby. Shout out to you, Mercedes. But yeah, she's, going through that adolescence to adult
Right.
life. And she's hitting the ground running.
Yeah.
That girl loves to work, and she just needed some, friendly advice
Yeah.
from her sister of just like,
always
what am
good.
I doing?
Right. Good
She wants
shit.
to find her own place, and then unloaded my mom's U-Haul.
Need roommates, baby. It's expensive out here in these streets.
Oh yes, and she thinks she can make it on her own. I'm like,
Cool.
okay. I thought I did too back in 2019.
Okay.
Or what? No, not 19. Been grown. 16.
Yeah.
16. 2016. But yeah, just handling family stuff.
Okay.
And making sure to not be stressed.
Right.
Because that's my thing. I tend to overthink a lot. So been trying to manage stress and having a good time. Like Friday, had to just take a load off, and that's exactly what I decided to do.
Right.
Went to Total Wines and got me what did I get?
You get the one by Town Square? Is that yours?
No.
Y'all
I'm
have
in
one close to you?
Henderson. Yeah.
Okay.
On Galleria Sunset.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there. And I got some melon cart.
You're hooked now
I'm not
the
a
mango.
fan of the melon, but I love the mango. I don't
Okay.
really drink beer like that, but this one
Yeah.
is a keeper.
It doesn't really taste like a beer. to be
Yeah,
honest
it
with
just
you.
tastes like a seltzer of some
Yeah,
sort.
it does not.
So that's why I like it. And then I got
Mango Carts just go ahead and sponsor us with
yeah, go ahead.
a 12-pack a week.
because we the
Mango Cart?
You slowed down in your Trulies, though.
I did put the Chulies away. Yeah,
I have to bring those back.
I might have to bring the
Summertime.
Chulies back. It feels like summertime. Okay, so good. So you talk about stress real quick and just
Yeah.
briefly. I've been going to therapy for maybe a month now again. And my therapist gave me breathing exercise. And I thought, first time he brought it up, I was like, this dude is weird. Not sit here and do no damn breathing exercises. But when I tell you it works, like he has me doing like 2 or 3 minute breathing exercises. Sometimes when I first come in, if you can tell I'm stressed, we start the session with breathing exercises. If I'm not stressed, we do it at the end. But look it up though. Some breathing exercises, kind of just calm, relax, release. You know what I'm saying?
Is that another thing he gave you?
No,
Relax, release?
you're not in the age group. I'm sorry. My bad.
Go again.
No, different world.
Yeah.
Different world.
Yeah.
Whitley Gilbert.
Right.
What's up, man? You?
So chill. I've been chilling, man. Like, I know we talked about it a little bit before we started, but shit, me and my brother went bike riding. Last week we went on Wednesday. He finally got like a Wednesday off.
Yeah.
So we went.
They got money. They buy bikes and shit. They got money.
It's a bicycle, just a bicycle. I mean,
How much
it was
you spend
pretty.
that
I mean, it was
bicycle?
pretty expensive though. Expensive. But nah, man, that was it. Just did that, and then just
Nice shirt.
just chill for the rest of the week, man. It's nothing too crazy. Yesterday, hung out with y'all. Brother's birthday was yesterday.
it was a great time.
We went to Kona Grill, which I will say, I love Kona Grill. Like, love Kona Grill. Yesterday was a pretty wouldn't say
horrible.
bad experience
So-
because we had all of us there, but
The service was slow.
If it wasn't, I mean, really, it was just all of us kind of just hanging out. You know what I mean? But service was.
And it was the kitchen's fault. It wasn't the lady's fault.
We probably
Our
waited
waitress.
at least an hour
hour and a half
to get
for
our
food. Yeah. Sushi was great. Sushi came out fast.
Yeah.
But as far as the
I mean,
kitchen-
that's all you kind of really want. But I mean,
Were they least attentive to you? Like they came in, hey, you need some more drinks? You
nah,
need
not really. No,
No.
that's what I kind of saw that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Because
whack.
we've been going to Kona Grill tough for like 12, 15
Decades.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be out. Like every time I would come in town and I was home on a Sunday, we were in Kona Grill.
It actually,
Where's that at?
Summerlin, Boca Park.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually funny. Like yesterday, we were all there, and a picture of us being there showed up in my memory
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
yesterday too, and it was like 6 years old.
Like that was our spot because they do the happy hour on Sunday, so you used to get sushi's like half price, get sake bombs half price. You go spend $40 and you full and drunk. Back in the day,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Ain't that no more? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah,
but
but no, man. Other than that, man, it's been pretty cool. I mean, I think yesterday was kind of weird. I mean, granted, we were all out for my brother's birthday, but didn't really do anything for Easter, which I kind of thought was kind of weird. Like, and granted, like my kids are older now, so we're not doing like Easter egg hunts and shit for them. We're not getting dressed up and just doing shit.
I think that's the new wave.
Yeah,
though.
but I mean, it just kind of felt a little weird not to really do anything.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, I'm okay with I'm just saying it just seemed kind of weird.
I gave you my Easter thoughts last year.
What were they? I don't remember.
It's not a holiday.
Easter's not a holiday.
No, it's not a holiday. I don't get PTO for it.
True.
You don't get the day off.
I don't get
I don't get the weekend before
No,
or the Monday
no,
after.
No, I don't get the time off. I still got to take my black ass to work on Monday.
Yeah.
I don't get the 8 hours because it falls on that day. No, it's not a holiday.
It's a religious holiday.
It's a religious holiday.
religious thing,
It's a religious holiday. But at the same time, Christmas is a religious holiday too. So hold on.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Yeah, true.
Speak.
hey, I'm just saying,
Amen.
give it the same respect.
You know.
Matter of fact, you should give Easter more respect than Christmas because he
Facts.
came back.
Facts.
Because he came back, he was like, "I'm not done yet, son."
Facts.
Okay, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was in LA last weekend.
Yeah, that's
Took the family out to LA. It's hot in here. Y'all see sweat
a little
beads.
warm.
The camera's in 4K, so if y'all see some sweat beads
I'm
coming
gonna
down,
be glistening. I don't
put this
sweat.
hot
I
ass light in here.
glisten.
I had to. I got to make sure her skin shows. She chocolate this motherfucker. But nah,
Chocolate too. Why you
I'm
trying
gonna
to
start melting. I'm gonna start melting too. Don't
this
worry.
nigga been melted.
We don't melt. I
Oh.
keep telling y'all, we don't melt. We glisten.
True.
That's
So-
a little bit.
Right.
That's it.
So took the family to LA. It was a good time. The boy took the boy out there. Went to a Lakers game. LeBron punk ass didn't play. AD punk ass didn't play. Westbrook didn't play. I had to make sure I said
Westbrook didn't play.
No,
either?
he didn't. But we still won. Hey, look at that. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you went to LA and saw the G
B
League,
team.
the G
Yeah,
League
the
team
G League
play?
team.
Oh.
Yes.
Could have did that for summer league.
I could have. Anyway. Had some great food. Stayed out in Manhattan Beach. Great food out of Manhattan Beach. A lot of money in Manhattan
I was
Beach.
like, well, you're right at home then.
Manhattan.
Fuck y'all.
You're right at home.
Fuck y'all.
Did
Manhattan
you have
Beach.
a butler?
Yeah, right.
No,
a
we had
driver?
no, we did have a 2-bedroom a hotel though. It was really dope.
See, look at that. On
Hotel. You hear hotel and not Airbnb. That's when you know you
So,
made
no,
it.
on some
no.
Home Alone shit.
No.
Like he had the whole.
First off,
We did have
I
a
hate
butler.
y'all. No. His name was Raimundo. I'm joking. But now, it was cool though, man. Like some great food down in Manhattan Beach. Had a chance to see Broderick before because he came back to LA the day we were the
so
day before we
you did
left.
see him.
So we
Okay.
had dinner before. I wanted to
wondering
make sure
about
we
that.
had dinner
Oh,
the
okay.
day before, before with him leaving and everything. But we'll see him in a couple weeks. We got to plan a trip to LA now because of him. Because he's like, it'd be great if y'all came out here and potted. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
So now we got to plan a trip to LA before the baby comes.
Not before the baby comes. Why we gotta do it before the baby comes?
He's gonna be busy. Maybe it might be better to come after the baby comes.
It'll be a
I'm
whisper
out.
pop. It'll be a whisper show.
Right.
Hey everybody.
Right.
Seriously. Oh, I don't believe in that.
Hell no.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be loud.
My TV was on full blast watching action movies, and my
Yes.
baby's crib was right next to
Yes.
it. And now he can sleep through
You're gonna
everything.
learn how to sleep to this shit. Right. Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be walking on
Seriously.
eggshells
Right.
trying to not make sure you wake up.
Right. But then the last week, I just been chilling, man. Like I took 5 days off for LA, and then chilled at home for like 2 of those days. Got some stuff done around the house. It was great, man.
That is how you're supposed to
Yes.
vacation.
Yeah.
You need to vacation, and then you need to have time to recover from vacation. Then go back to work.
Got some stuff done. This weekend though, we did something pretty cool this weekend. Shout out to Views from the 7 for their live show this weekend.
Yeah.
Great
It's a good
time.
show. It's a good show.
Yeah. Shout out to comedian Macho Black, I believe his name is. Right? Macho Black, I believe his name is.
No, it's
I think.
just Macho.
Comedian
It's
Macho.
Macho.
I was apologize. Comedian Macho. Ayo Birch, the girl who opened. Gerard Brewer, Necessary Ignorance, and Views from the 7, man. Great time. Very inspiring.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Can't wait
and-
for us to get up there.
Yeah, can't wait for us to do it, man. You know, it got the ball rolling in both our heads on what we can do. So let's be looking out for something for that. But yeah, man, and that was it.
Yeah. Just been chilling.
Yeah, man, spent too much damn money this weekend and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Cost of having kids, sir.
No, that's just what the
this was-
Kilgores
The
did.
kid was at home all weekend.
Yeah, it's just what the
Well,
Kilgores did.
expensive.
Yeah.
places.
Yeah. That's what the
No,
Kilgores did.
this was a no joke. This was a celebration weekend for friends because the big homie Bill birthday is Friday.
Okay.
Then we had Spencer stuff with the Views from the 7 on Saturday, and then we had Reggie's. So this was a weekend to celebrate. I'm like, yeah, this is us celebrating our friends this weekend.
That's true, because my sister-in-law, shout out to Kelly.
See?
My sister-in-law, she just turned 29, and she's going to be a mom in July.
Okay, congrats.
New mom, 29,
Yeah.
and by age 30, she's going to be a full-time mom.
Yeah, good shit.
So we celebrated her.
Yeah.
Had a seafood boil. I baked her a cake.
You a baker? You a baker?
Occasionally.
You dabble.
Yes,
You dabble.
I know how to make a box cake taste like it's gourmet. So
Okay. You know how to
my bad.
decorate?
Do I know how to decorate a cake?
Yeah.
No.
Just throw some frosting on there.
Yeah, that's some frosting on there.
Okay.
Make it look okay.
Just say
I'm
happy
getting
birthday.
into the hobby of doing cakes.
Good shit. Good shit.
It's fun. And then
I hate
me
baking.
and you hate baking.
I hate baking.
I feel
But
like
you can cook so well.
It's a difference.
I was just about to say, like, I feel
because
like
it takes
baking.
patience. Yeah.
Baking should be easy though.
Bacon
No,
is a,
it's
bacon
very
is a
precise.
bacon
It's
is a
very-
science.
And yes,
It's
very-
too precise. With cooking, if I throw too much of something in something, I can
add-
counteract
yeah,
it. I can counteract
yeah, I
that
get it.
ingredient and make it taste good. With baking, your shit's fucked.
Yeah, because if you put too much baking soda, that bitch gonna fall in
Yes,
the oven.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Or overflow.
It's too much of an
Cook too
exact
long.
science. That's why I don't like it.
I mean, and you got to keep an eye on it, but you can't move around too much or it'll
Right.
flatten in the middle.
My favorite part of school wasn't even cooking. It was being a host and a waiter. Yeah, because I got to interact with people.
Right,
me.
right,
That
yeah.
was right up my fucking
Yeah,
alley.
you're a talker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So, all right. Real quick, R.I.P. to Archie Eversole and DJ K. Slade. We ready. We ready for ya.
I didn't even know that he had gotten shot like prior to that, which I found out like I thought that was kind of weird.
Right.
Like, I mean, granted, he was in LA, but normally, like, anytime,
People get shot.
Was
We
he in
know.
LA?
especially
He was in
LA or
No,
Atlanta?
he's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
My bad. You'll still hear about it. Like, rapper was shot.
Right,
especially
right.
if it's a rapper, you're gonna
Yeah.
hear about it. But I didn't see anything about him being shot, and then to see, a couple weeks later that he had died, I'm like, damn, Archie Eversole died, and then to find out that his brother got
His brother
charged,
did it, yeah.
that's even more freaking
Like what the fuck
crazy.
what the fuck was going on?
Right. And then I seen something today, like his mom and like their managers, like his brother didn't do it. They're saying like, no, his brother didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh, well, of course the mom's gonna defend him, but they're like, no, like they were like too close. They never fought, they never argued, like yada yada yada. And even the managers like, no, it's not something
no
that he
way.
would do.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
some like conspiracy type shit. Going
And then
on
like,
right
I mean, it's a bunch. Like they're saying that maybe something happened to him in the hospital, which is why which led to him dying. But it still doesn't answer the fact of how he got shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even
And who said the brother did it?
like,
police.
The police just
Of
charged him
course,
with
the
it. Yeah.
police, but we talking about like witnesses.
Yeah, but I guess he was there or whatever. But yeah, they're saying that he shot him. And,
Hey, man.
and we don't
That's
know.
interesting.
It could be accidental. Maybe they weren't fighting, and maybe it was an accidental shooting.
Yeah,
he got
we
charged
don't
with.
know.
And maybe it's involuntary manslaughter.
Right.
He's charged
Yeah.
with.
We
It
don't
doesn't
know.
say. But yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that
It's
was
unfortunate
It
how
is
we just
unfortunate.
out
It
here
is.
in these streets and we just trying to live life and then
it's-
shit just happens.
It is, man, and you hit on something about his brother, the police charging his brother. I've been watching on something on Netflix called The Confession Tapes. Have y'all seen that on Netflix?
I've seen it,
I've
but I
seen it,
haven't
man.
like watched it.
Same.
Oh my
Same.
fucking god!
Who? What is it?
It's a documentary show.
But is it about anyone specific?
The
or is it just-
different cases.
Okay.
It's about different cases where these guys were convicted on their confessions, and some are very innocent.
Yeah, so it's
I
just
see
like,
what
is it
you're
like
talking
the
about.
How You See Us type when they got, I think it was Corey or Chris. Have you seen that show? Oh, what's the documentary about the
You've seen it.
Yeah.
The When They See Us.
Yeah, when they see us.
I have
I'm
not
sorry.
watched. I have not watched it yet.
Yeah, it
couldn't.
takes. Yeah,
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
haven't-
and
I
I
haven't
understand
watched it
because wait, do you have sons, right? It took a lot for me
boys,
because
yeah.
I got a boy and
Yeah.
and I'm a mom and I'm an overbearing mom. So that right there, yeah, it's
Yeah.
you gotta.
I will watch it one day.
It's
I know
hard.
it's been out for
Hard.
years, but it's one of those movies that
It takes
I
time.
cannot watch
Yeah,
right
I
now.
couldn't watch it fully through. I actually
Yeah.
had to sit there and watch it in pieces and maybe take a couple days off.
Yeah.
When it came to, I think, Corey's story. Was it Corey? The last one, I couldn't even finish it in one
Right.
day. I had to take a 5-day break for that one because it was just like he didn't even He wasn't even there. He was there to support his friend.
That's the one with the Pepsi can? Or
No, he was the one that was sitting in like the room waiting on his friend, and the
Okay.
police just brought him in and
All right.
interrogated him, and he wasn't intellectually present
No.
at the time. At
He's
that
a teenager.
age, exactly. Well, I'm just here for my friend.
Right.
How are you? How dare you?
Yeah.
Why would you do something like that without his parent
Yes.
present?
I after watching this confession tape documentary, I had a conversation with my son. I was like, look, if you are ever in a situation, and say if you're under 18, you're in a situation where the cops get you, you don't say anything. You say, I want my parents.
Yeah.
That's it.
And don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing else.
Don't cry.
I want my parents.
No.
And that is it. And we gonna come make sure you get a lawyer. If you're over 18, lawyer.
Yeah.
First thing you say,
Immediately lawyer.
whether you did it or not,
Right.
lawyer. That's it.
Because you have a right to not speak about
Yes,
anything.
about it, because they don't use everything. All right, let's get off of that.
Leading off topic.
Because I can deep dive in that shit all
Same
day.
here. Same here.
And then, well, just real quick, the one thing that I did find that was kind of weird, and maybe it just showed, I don't even know if it really like shows my age, but I was really, really surprised at how his age. RG Eversol was 38.
Yeah.
37,
like
38.
mid-30s.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, like what? Like I thought like he would at least be like my age, like 45, maybe even close to 50.
Sir, you don't even look your age.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like he was like young. Apparently, like he put that We Ready out when he was
16, 17,
Yeah. So, but still, like, yo,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like
man.
the Nipsey Hussle issue too.
Yeah.
They're just young.
Just young, man. Sad. Now, K. Slade died from complications from COVID.
R.I.P.
to K. Slade. Legendary hip hop producer and DJ and New York radio personality. Shout out to his family, man. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for y'all. And yeah, man.
He's a big deal, but I mean, be honest, like, not being from New York.
Yeah, it's not as big as for us.
Yeah, it's not really like on our radar, but you know,
But he was definitely a hip hop pioneer.
Barely,
Yeah, he deserved to be known.
A real
Yes.
big influential guy in
Right.
hip hop.
Get your flowers. man.
Excuse me. Yes,
sir.
I mean, give people, before we get off this, give people their flowers. If you love them, you got respect for them, give them their flowers.
But they
man.
did, like, I'm sure, like I would see it all the time.
yes.
You know what I mean? People,
I'm just
bigging
saying,
them up
though.
and stuff.
I'm speaking in general.
Oh,
Just
right.
give
Yeah, don't wait.
Don't wait to give them their flowers, man.
Yeah, even
Right.
if you don't rock with them like that, they deserve acknowledgement if
Yes.
they're doing something real good,
Right.
and positive for the community.
Exactly.
right.
Okay. Sports.
Sports.
We haven't overdosed on. Does anyone care about the USFL?
It's actually funny that you brought it up. I had saw like 2 commercials like over the weekend or like Friday or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, USFL's gonna start. Maybe I should check in on it. And I never even did. I never did.
I
But
think
I
they
kind of
can't.
feel like I should have watched it though.
I think there was Monday Night Football last night for USFL.
I didn't
Or
watch
tonight
it at all.
is.
I didn't watch it at all.
I think it was horrible planning on the USFL's part.
Planning in what sense?
For the weekend they dropped.
Oh, because the NBA
Because the
playoffs.
NBA playoffs.
They got to compete with the NBA.
They got to compete with the NBA playoffs. That's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to compete with the NBA playoffs. But anyway, did you even watch any highlights?
No.
No, I didn't either. The crazy thing I saw was 2 crazy things. Was they have a drone following the kickoffs and touchdowns.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's a drone.
Advanced.
Yeah, yeah. And then I saw something else that was pretty, I'm going to say fucked up this weekend about the USFL. A player was cut. Let me bring it up. Where's it at?
Is it about the kid who had wanted pizza instead of something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So player on the team wanted player on the team. They were in a team hotel, whatever, and they were serving chicken salad to the players for the team.
Okay.
And the dude was like, "I don't eat chicken salad. I don't eat that. And can I get pizza?" And the person was like, "No, you can't." And they was like, "Is that going to be a problem?" Dude was like, "Yes, because I don't eat chicken salad."
Okay.
The team cut him for disrespect.
I'm gonna beat your ass if I ain't gotta have chicken salad. What the hell?
Why are you
I
talking
just
about my
want
mama's
pizza.
chicken salad? My mama made that chicken salad.
Wow.
The team cut him because there's some clause in the contract about disrespect towards ownership, hotel staff, or
Because
anything like
I
that.
didn't want chicken salad.
And because they said it was going to be a problem. Yes, it's going to be a problem because I don't eat chicken salad.
He didn't say I was gonna beat your ass because I have chicken salad.
The dude came out and was like, "Look, all I
Should
said
have
was
said
I don't
no,
eat
thank
chicken salad."
you. Like Would that have been a thing? No, sir, I don't eat that, sir.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why do I have to come to you and? Oh man, okay.
That is wild.
Very much.
But on the other hand, like in his, not to say in his defense, but in the team's defense, he's got to be more conscious of what's in his contract.
Yeah,
he should know that that's in there.
Yeah.
But I know.
But hold on.
But
because I tell you I don't like something, I don't eat something. That's not
disrespectful.
I mean,
it's not respectful.
Was he saying no? I don't eat that.
And that's the thing. We don't know how the conversation went.
He said all he said was the dude was like, "Is that going to be a problem?" Yes, it's going to be a problem. I don't eat chicken salad.
Yeah, I can understand. It's like, it's gonna be a problem, or we have a problem here.
Do we have a problem here?
Yeah, do we have a problem?
Right? Do we have a problem?
Or if he says like you said, he said a full sentence. It wasn't just we're gonna have a problem. No, he said I don't eat chicken salad. Why are you trying to force somebody to eat some shit that they don't eat?
Right.
That's like making a vegetarian eat meat.
Yeah.
Eat a burger.
Yeah. So
burger sounds great right now.
He needs to lawyer up, in my opinion, because granted, I know,
it's
but you can
contract.
try. They can change. They can make a change.
Everything's up to interpretation.
True. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Somebody said, I read something on Twitter this today. They were like, sounds like they were looking for a reason to get rid of him.
Absolutely.
To get rid of that person. You know what I'm saying? And they found it was like, ooh, he got to go. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
going to be a problem.
If he said anything wrong, he probably would have had an attitude and said, oh, okay, well, we worked out 5 hours today. I'm tired. Oh, is that disrespectful or disobeying the team's response?
Right.
So it's going to be a problem regardless.
I'm thirsty. I'm dehydrated. Keep running. Is that disrespect? Like, I'm about to die on the field.
People die from dehydration.
Yes. Plenty of football players have died from dehydration.
Yeah. And heat stroke. Drink your water.
Yes. My water's in my bag. It's over there.
Water.
Beer's got water. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Not the right amount of water.
Okay,
it's in there, though.
It's in there.
Back to sports. NBA? I didn't have a drop for NBA. I had the NFL music, but I didn't do the NBA music.
Hey, man. Besides the NFL playoffs, this is the greatest time of the year for sports for me.
You think?
Oh, my God. NBA playoffs? Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Only because there's a game on every day.
Oh, my God.
That's probably why.
And then come mid-July, mid-June, I'm going to be sad as fuck.
Why?
Because now I got to watch baseball and I can't watch baseball.
No, the NFL will keep you entertained.
No, they don't come till mid-August.
Games aren't going to start,
September.
but it'll be in the news.
But the drama will start.
Yeah.
But now I have nothing to do.
You got all that stuff.
On the weekends, on Saturday or Sunday. And
you can clean up. You can do dishes.
Kids.
They can do all that. They can do that.
Modern day slavery is okay in the household.
Right.
And Columba came and cleaned today, goddamn it, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, NBA playoffs, man. I want to know. I know you're not a sports person. Is your husband a sports guy?
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Does he have a team?
Patriots.
For football. What about basketball?
Basketball. What is this? He told me this. Oh, he gonna be mad. I actually don't remember the basketball team.
Where's he from?
I was about to say the same thing.
He's actually from Louisiana, California. So grew up in both states.
So he could be a Lakers fan, could be a Clippers fan.
He enjoys the Lakers, but I don't think he's 100% a Lakers fan.
Okay, you have to ask him that question. You know, just talk to him, and we kind of give you pointers out here. Hey, honey, what's your team?
How you feel about LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew his favorite. I know his favorite player on the Patriots. It's damn, y'all put me on.
It's not Tom Brady.
It's not Tom Brady anymore. It was Tom Brady when he was on the team.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Hightower.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian?
I don't know.
Adrian?
Yeah, whatever. Hightower.
Yeah, his last name's Hightower.
Yeah, last name.
He's a black man.
You say Hightower, I think about Police Academy. Anyway, okay. Who's your picks for the
I got
finals?
the Heat. I got the Heat. I'm gonna go Heat.
Heat gonna get past the Bucks?
Bro, Heat are. I'm telling you, they are going to fly under the radar.
The Heat are gonna get past the Bucks in the 7 games.
Yeah.
Are going to get past Giannis in the 7-game series.
And I don't think it's Giannis. I think it's just Giannis.
Giannis, his last name?
Antetokounmpo.
Okay, I knew that.
I think I said it right.
See, I'm learning things because my son is going to be in sports, so I'm trying to learn these players and shit. I'm trying my best.
I don't think you have to say the G, though. I think it's just Giannis.
Giannis.
Giannis?
I got a question, Mom.
Yes. Dad.
Well, if your son doesn't show an aptitude for sports, what are you going to do?
Maybe academics, maybe science. Get him into
Are
something.
you still going to
that's
push him
longevity.
to sports?
I'm not. If you don't want to do something, you're not going to, because you're not going to excel in it. You're going to find a reason to decline that specific thing,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
I have to learn that with my son.
What?
You're going to hate it.
Because I had to learn that with him about sports. Because I wanted him to play football. Like he was four, when I coached 5 and 7 year olds in football. He wasn't ready yet at 4. Okay, I went to Japan. Boom, came back. Tried to get him to soccer. He was just out there doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So yeah, and then I tried to get him in football out here right before the pandemic hit. He had his first practice right before the pandemic hit, and then at that point, we had a conversation. He's like, "Dad, this ain't me."
Yeah.
And I had to let it go because I'm like, yo, I want you to play sports. I want my son to play football. Like, you got the body. Like, I know the boy, if he put his mind to playing sports and playing football, the boy would be a hell of a defensive end when he got older. You know what I'm saying? Just off his size and his strength. But it's like, it's not what he wants.
Yeah.
So I had to meet him where he is. So karate was where he was. And he kicked ass in karate.
Of course.
His first what do they call it? His first
It's fight match. Maybe?
dojo or whatever. The first time going to the dojo, this girl beat his ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
She beat his ass because she had been there a couple months. This is his first time. I mean,
Right.
he was mad, like tears, like.
Of course, yeah.
Then fast forward a couple, like 3 or 4 weeks later of him going for a whole month, the sensei put them back up against each other. He beat her ass.
As he should.
Yeah, he beat her
Learn
ass.
that lesson the first
I don't know if
time.
you should celebrate your son beating up a girl, but
I mean,
I get it.
It's in
in
karate.
that
I
realm,
It's control.
Yeah, I
as
get
long
it.
as it's in
control.
that
Yeah,
realm,
yeah, it's control.
it's
I
a
get it.
competitive sport. And
Yes.
if you put your daughter in
Yes.
a competitive sport, it's a weight class
Yes.
thing, not
Yeah.
a gender thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I get it. Right.
So then he says, they had a competition coming. He's like, y'all want to do this competition, sparring competition.
Ooh.
I said, okay. Can you pay for? He's like, can you pay for the extra lessons for me to do said match, said competition? Cool.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I mean, we were at. I think you remember we were at karate 4 or 5 days out of the week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, his personal lessons and his class lessons. I mean, but he going all in. Fast forward, competition time, he goes first. I was like, all right, bet this is you. You know what I'm saying? He plays first, beat a couple dudes' ass to get the first place. And now it's music. But I'm saying all to now it's music and guitar. But I'm saying all to say, you gotta, because you brought out sports with your kid. You gotta meet your kids where they are.
Let them be them.
Let your kids be them.
The main reason I want to do that is because my mom pushed academics because she wanted to make sure like you're going to be smart, you're going to have opportunities out there, you're going to apply yourself. So it was all academics for me.
Okay.
I had like a chance to when I was younger, I did the after school programs when they were big in early 2000s. You know, schools gave you those resources, especially if you grew up in hood, urban communities. They gave you free opportunities to go to these after school programs if your parents just signed a waiver or whatever.
Yeah.
I did dance and it was ballet, and I was actually really, really good at it to the point where it was a competition, and they sign you up for this like summer program, and I did so well in the final like dance portion that I won a scholarship for my entire life, basically.
Oh, wow.
Up until 6th grade to 18.
Okay.
But the only reason I couldn't complete the program is because it was in Summerlin, and I lived in North Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So, and
Getting
my
there all
mom's
the time.
single mom,
Yeah.
she couldn't afford that, and she just had a baby too.
Yeah.
So I couldn't complete it, but I still have my medal somewhere. at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
But for the fact that I was pushed into the academics instead of like being able to explore my other options.
Art and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm a very artsy person internally. I love the arts. I love to just watch people paint and draw pictures and house reorganization and shit like that. So I want to make sure my son is able to explore those options.
Yeah.
Granted, it might be expensive, but I'd rather put that money towards him and his goals and stuff rather than to just like, oh yeah, you're gonna play sports because you're going to be a sports star, or I'm gonna push you into academics. Yes, I want you to do good in school, but I also want you to have other outlets just to explore those things.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, all right. I'm sorry. Tangent. Back to sports. So you got the Heat all the way.
Heat and let's go Heat Suns finals.
Okay. I'm going to go Bucks Warriors finals. The Warriors are scary. That boy Jordan Poole, scary as shit.
Yeah, but he's just got to be consistent. I know he's a rookie.
Yeah, no, he's not a rookie. Second year, I think. Second year.
Well, I mean, he's just got to be. He's just got to be consistent. That's all. I mean, you can't expect that every single.
No,
game
you cannot. But it was good because it was good for him to have that game with Clay. I mean, Steph coming off the bench. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he had a chance to out, and Steph wasn't in game shape.
No,
you could tell he wasn't in game shape. He was missing. Give me shots, you know, give me threes, and little floaters that he usually makes and everything.
Right.
But I'm gonna say, Warriors, Bucks in the finals.
Okay.
And I don't think anybody beating the Bucks in the 7-game series.
The Heat got them not last year, but the year before when they were in the bubble.
They're champions now.
I'm just saying they got them in the bubble.
The Bucks are champions now. That matters. They are championship tested.
They're not the same team.
They know how to close out games now.
Okay.
They know how to close out games, and it matters.
All right.
We see that with the Lakers this year. The Lakers, they know how to close out games.
Yeah, but like you said, I mean, all of the people that were on that team, except for Russ, those are all champions. They know how to handle all that. They're just old. They were old, but
I want to hear an excuse.
Yeah.
I want to hear shit.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So we talked about, matter of fact, before we go to that, Riri and A$AP Rocky. What the fuck is up with this rumor?
I don't know where it started, but I think probably Twitter. I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm a big pop culture fan. I love Rihanna, everything about Rihanna. There's nothing wrong with Rihanna.
Nothing. I'm gonna agree with you on that.
I love
There's nothing wrong with Riri.
Hey, continue.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Riri.
So
I'll drink her bath water with Crazy Straw.
I think it was like a Twitter thing.
While she's in it.
I could honestly probably say it started when they first started dating, maybe.
Okay.
Probably when it came out.
Maybe like people are just looking for a reason to break up.
Honestly, truly,
like some
I love
hater
you, Rihanna.
shit. Yeah.
I will always love you.
Me too.
But when it comes to A$AP Rocky, I didn't think that was the smartest decision.
Somebody said Drake started it.
Drake probably told someone else, and someone else probably told someone else, and then they put it on Twitter, and that's how the rumor became life.
Funny.
So I can see that happening, but I don't think Rocky gonna fuck that up. First of all, billionaire. Second of all, fucking beautiful. And now you're the baby daddy to Rihanna.
You know who A$AP Rocky is?
Yeah.
No.
Fashion kind of.
Do you know who I'm comparing him to?
Oh.
Who?
Oh.
Stedman Graham, Oprah's dude.
Okay. All right. I thought you meant like personally.
Think about it. No. Think about it.
Now he's Stedman now.
He's Stedman.
Definitely Stedman. I agree. That's fucking funny as fuck.
That is pretty funny.
Yes, it is. That's so fucking true because
I had a good career. You know what I'm saying? But
he had
my lady got money.
Yeah.
Not even a good career. It was very much average. He had a few hits.
Yeah, you did.
He had a few hits, and he was really good in the fashion world. But you open your fucking mouth too much. Like sometimes he shouldn't speak, which I think Rihanna is going to assist him with knowing when and when.
No,
not
you're
to
probably
speak.
not going to hear from Rocky ever again.
Look at him every time. Have you seen that video?
When's the last thing you heard from Stedman?
When she was,
you don't know Stedman alive right now.
I don't know where Stedman is.
So when she was doing her Rihanna Fenty like opening of her first shop, she had that green outfit on, and they were taking pictures of her and him, and they were just like, "Oh, Rihanna, turn this way." He literally stepped out of the way,
let me go hang out
as
the
you
way.
should. He didn't say anything. He moved.
He knew his position.
You found a very good and elegant silver spoon.
Guess what?
Don't fuck it up.
Guess what, A$AP? If I'm in A$AP's position, I'm gonna be like, give me your purse, baby.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna hold
Be Machine Gun Kelly to Megan Fox. Oh, you want a picture of me and her? Okay.
Are you sure?
You know, she's okay. Yeah, exactly.
And then move out the way.
Hold the purse.
Don't be mad when they crop your ass out the picture.
Yeah, be like, oh, well, I was there. I saw things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I experienced the high luxury.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's definitely a hater rumor for sure. Definitely a hater rumor.
And the girl he supposedly cheated with, I was like, come on, bro.
They never are.
Like I said, I think it was probably when they initially started
come
dating.
on, bro. And then the closeness of that.
Would
come
never.
on, bro.
Would never. Her career would be over.
She not fumbling that bag.
She ain't gonna do that.
She ain't fumbling that bag.
Not at all.
No.
I don't believe a woman is gonna be ever that stupid.
Why do people keep trying the baby?
Because he little.
I don't.
Oh shit!
I don't know. It's probably that, but I don't know if it's people are trying him or if he just invites.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, but at some point, you're putting yourself in those type of situations.
I think it's because they don't think that he really about that life. Granted,
I think by now,
did he kill somebody?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
In Walmart, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not in Walmart.
In Wally World.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why Walmart wants to rebrand.
In front of the eggs.
In front of the egg.
Kill niggas in front of eggs.
Damn. I don't know why, but like, because he talk about it so much, maybe, and they think that his bodyguards is like protecting him instead of like trying to.
But it's not even like this. It's not even this situation. But like,
It's
like even like
consistent.
other situations. Like he's got the
Yes.
bowling alley thing that he done beat up.
Well, he was trying. Oh boy wanted that smoke though.
He wanted to fight him 1-on-1.
Danny Lay wanted
and
that
the
smoke.
baby said yes.
Dan Lay's brother.
Danny Lay's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wrong place, wrong time, homie. Know your surroundings.
Yeah, you're not finna do this right here.
And did he have dreads? Is that the one that had dreads?
No, he
Nah,
had braids or
Oh,
something.
he had braids
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
But know your surroundings. If I want smoke with you, this person, I'm not going to confront you in front of 20 of your people.
Right. I'm not going to
Right.
come to
And
your
all your
event and try
bodyguards.
to whip your
I'm
ass.
not going to confront you in front of 2 to 3 of your people because I know what's about to. I know what's about
I know
to
what
happen.
you're capable of. I know
hey,
what your people are capable of.
I can probably handle 2 of y'all at the most, but 3 of 3.
I ain't even
no.
trying 3
I ain't
or
gonna
2
try
of
2 of them.
y'all.
I ain't gonna try
Fuck
2
outta
of
here.
them.
No,
Yeah,
If
them
it
niggas
ain't
is
1-on-1, I'm not trying it. I will DM you one time. Hey, I want to meet up. I want to beat your ass.
Right.
You gonna say, oh no, or you gonna say, yeah, let's link up. I said I want to beat your ass, not your ass, Cindy's ass,
And-
Louis' ass,
and your
Triflin's
3
ass. Like I'm
bodyguards.
not doing
Yeah,
that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing unless we do it one by one by one. And on different days. We got to schedule it out. we got to schedule it out. It's a week worth of
So
ass
I
beating.
got you
Give
on the
me-
12th.
Yeah.
You on the 18th. And
I need
you on the
recovery
25th.
time.
Got a week to cover between.
Shit, I might have to shave my head in between that because I know y'all gonna be pulling hair. I'm not dealing with it.
Juggernaut fight.
Exactly.
Yo, that's funny. But hey, yo, stop trying to baby man.
Like,
Leave that man alone.
do you think?
Fuck it. Leave
Do
the
you think it
motherfucker
helps?
alone.
Do you think it helps his image
all
or
press is
hurts
good
it?
press.
For him, apparently, it's good press because of the person he is.
Do you think like promoters are going to be more hesitant now to like maybe book him because
No.
like look if you book him,
No.
some shit might pop off.
Because that's what happened when he was on when he said that
Rolling Loud.
that stupid HIV shit. When he said that dumb shit on that stage, we thought that it was over for him.
Thought that
because
was over for him,
The
yeah.
community
He said-
that he was coming for,
He sat
they
down
have
for
a
2 or 3
strong
months.
hold. Yeah.
He took a break. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna go to the studio, drop a new album.
He didn't even take a break for 2-3 months.
Yeah, you're right,
He
he
was
didn't.
off of that Rolling Loud, but he was still on for I think Life is Beautiful or was it Life is Beautiful?
Nah,
It was
he dropped out. Life is beautiful.
Yeah, he
They
dropped
him.
out
'Cause
voluntarily.
was he supposed
They
to
didn't
come to,
mandatorily took him off though.
Was he supposed to come to Day in Vegas?
Yes, he was supposed to come to
Yeah.
Day in Vegas. He didn't take that. And I think his publicist did right by it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a sensitive topic. We're going to come back and we're going to redo it. And then, 2 months later, he was on some other festival. Some California
he's
shit.
back on it again.
And he was back in clubs and shit. And it didn't stop his back at all because everybody believes, like, oh, you did right by your family, blah, 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 blah. And the men who are, backing the baby strongly, I fucks with your music. They don't give a fuck what that man say. They don't care.
sure.
We're not listening to you at festivals. We listen to your music. And they're fans, so they love him. I mean, I thought he was fine, but then the whole baby situation with Danny Lay, sour taste in my mouth.
So I became I get that. I guess.
That's
I will
literally
say
it.
this.
It was pretty messy.
Yeah.
They used each other.
Yeah.
They used each other.
Because she knew. She
Yes.
knew how he was because we don't see the personal shit. We only
No.
see what the internet shows us
Yes.
and what people tell us.
Yeah.
She saw the background. She saw how he was with Mimi and another female on the side. And I honestly think he has something like with his initial baby mama, Mimi. I think he has like an agreement with her. Like, I can do what I want as long as, we still got love for each other and you respect
and
me.
the
kids are cool.
You taking care of me.
Yeah.
And you taking care of the kids. I don't give a fuck what you do. Which, if you gonna be dating a rapper, that's the best situation you can have. Like, don't bring no nasty shit to me and take care of your kids and me and we ain't got no
So
problems.
Magic Johnson.
Wrong.
No.
So didn't he bring some home?
Yeah.
She ain't got it.
He brought.
As far as we know.
She ain't never got it.
As far as we know,
Yeah.
we only know what they tell us. She probably didn't tell us that she did that.
Well, he cured now.
We don't know.
All right.
Allegedly.
He
You got
cured
all
now.
that money.
He cured now.
All that money.
But yes, please stop fucking with the baby. If you see him, did y'all see the video of him trying to kiss the girl out here doing the Grammys?
Okay,
She
did
mushed
you?
his
Okay,
face. Yeah.
she said, or he said, the reason why she rejected his kiss or his advances was because he tried to talk to her friend first, and she was jealous. I don't see it like that. All I saw was no
Drunk.
thanks,
That nigga
no
was drunk.
thanks.
That nigga was drunk as fuck.
Drunk as fuck.
Hella drunk.
Because where's your publicist? If you need a new publicist, you can hire me.
Right.
I'm not a publicist in real life, but I can learn.
But I can try. I
I can do a better job.
Right.
But when it comes to that, it's just like you need to I know you cater to
Know
your
your
fans.
surroundings, yeah.
You cater to your fans, which is dope. But when it comes down to it, like you got to set a boundary, and your boundary is like all over the fucking place.
Right.
Like sometimes I'm fucking my fans, or I got baby mama drama, and sometimes I'm like shooting people. This is not a good look long term. You're not gonna make it
Hey,
to
man, I'm
Jay-Z's
shooting
level with
people.
this.
I know I
right?
just shot you. Sign this NDA.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna do this after the
Yeah,
fight. You
sign
gotta
an
sign this
NDA.
because we can't talk about
Yeah.
it. Let it go. You lost.
Oh
That's it.
man, that's fucking hilarious, man. Ronaldo brought up something this week.
Spit it out.
I was in LA when he brought this up. He was like, "Yo, are you watching the Ultimatum?" And I commenced to not leaving my hotel for like 6 or 7 hours while watching the Ultimatum
Yes.
on one of those mornings. Okay. Have you watched it? We had this
Hell yeah, I
conversation.
did.
You told me to watch it. You watched it.
Yes.
Everybody's watched that final episode.
Yeah.
Give me y'all. First off, I'm gonna say this about the Ultimatum.
Can we
And-
give the premise first?
No.
You gotta give the premise.
I gotta say this first.
Okay.
Order.
The Ultimatum, and what's the other show they do?
There's a lot of them.
Love is blind.
Love is Blind.
Oh, you talking about on Netflix?
Yeah,
Netflix has a lot of fucking dating shows.
Okay.
Yeah,
They got all
but
of
them two fucking shows. And I'm gonna say this to the camera.
Oh my god.
This is actually very
It bothers me, and I fucking hate this. Stop, Netflix, Nick, Vanessa, Lachey. Stop with the fucking gold and silver cups. Okay,
I'm gonna get you
Just
gold
give them
cups for
straight
Christmas.
cans.
Stop with the gold and silver fucking cups. They go to a random ass restaurant and they go to fucking gold and silver fucking cups. And the table behind them don't got the gold and silver fucking cups, but they got the gold and silver
It's
fucking
branded
cups.
for the show.
Are you mad because you don't have a golden silver
No,
fucking cup?
I'm gonna get you some for Christmas.
Them
I'm gonna get you some for
Nigga,
Christmas.
that's when we remain friends.
You should personalize it.
I
Put
am.
their names on it.
I am. I absolutely
I
am.
fucking stop doing them fucking cups.
I got your Christmas gift already.
Stop doing them fucking gold and silver cups. I
got
We get it. We get it. We get it.
I'm gonna get you both of them. I'm gonna get you gold and silver. I'm gonna get you two of each, gold and silver.
I fucking hate you already.
And you
I
better
got
drink
you.
them every time you
got
have
you.
company.
No, I am
to the
not.
podcast every time. Every time.
I support that.
Matter
I
of fact,
definitely
I'm
support
gonna
it.
get us our own Killing Tyme gold and silver cup.
You better not. You better
It's not breakable, so.
Oh, I'm gonna break this fucking window so them bitches out of here. All right, so Ultimatum. What y'all think about it?
Premise of the show is,
Go ahead. This is you.
well, the premise of the show, I mean, like we said, we've all watched it, but those of you that haven't watched it, the premise of the show is these couples are in a, I guess you call it a stalemate plateau in their
Yes.
relationship. And one of them has issued an ultimatum to the other one about getting married. Like, hey, we need to get married or else, or we're breaking up.
Yeah.
You know, ultimatum. We got to do this or we're breaking up. So they went on the show to solve this issue.
I don't believe that shit. Okay,
You don't believe that
bullshit.
that you don't believe that
okay?
ultimatums are
No,
a reason?
I don't believe the reason they came onto the show was to end the relationship. I honestly believe they wanted a hall pass to see if they really wanted their partner.
A couple did. A couple of them did out
Of
there.
course.
That's kind of what the idea of it was. That was
But I
kind
don't,
of the idea about
I
the
don't
show.
get that. Like, you know that you're not compatible. Like, what was the one? The lady with the tattoos and her partner, the white man with the hair on his face. Like, he went on the show and he wanted to get with Shanique. Remember, they had a lot in common. She wanted to get married. He wanted to get married.
He wanted to build the
those two were incompatible, or him and his girl were incompatible because he wanted children. He's 32.
I remember that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's 26.
Yeah.
He wants kids. He wants.
She didn't want
family.
no kids.
She didn't want any kids. She's not comfortable with having kids right now, or with him, I should say.
I'll give him 2 years.
Because she said to another person when they were getting down to the nitty gritty, I don't want kids right now. I want to travel and all that shit. Well, yeah, I don't want kids right now either. But you told your man that you didn't want kids at all. That's kind of fucking weird.
Context clues.
That's suspicious.
That's
weird.
That's
okay, like
suspicious.
why would you do that? You didn't want to be with him. You don't want to have. You don't see a foreseeable future with him. But he got everything in life that you would possibly want as a 26-year-old.
Right.
Finding somebody older. He owns a business. He's well off. You know.
She just didn't want the kids. She
didn't want kids with him.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the reason of that is, but you should. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
red flag right there. He needed to leave. For Ray and Zay, those two.
They needed to be up apart.
Because he was overbearing on her. She's very soft spoken.
He needs to go to therapy.
He needs therapy.
He's a baby.
No, and
That man's a baby.
He's not a baby. He's a broken man.
He's a broken man.
Yes,
He's
like,
a broken
he
man.
talked about like his upbringing.
His parents didn't want him.
Yeah.
And that fucked him
And that
up.
fucked him up.
Yeah, it did.
It fucked him up.
And I say baby because every time there came a tough situation, he said what he had to say.
And then walk out.
And tantrum.
Yeah,
That's getting tantrum. I know he's broken, but that's also childlike.
But that's because he had nobody there
to mentor him.
He doesn't know how to react to that.
And teach him how to deal with situations.
And I
he definitely
understand
needs
that, but
therapy.
you should never try to force that girl to settle for what you have to offer when it comes down to it. He was undeserving of Ray. Ray is a very nurturing individual, and she was a very kind individual.
You think?
Yeah, I thought she was. But I also think that she was running from the truth as well.
Yeah, I think she was.
Accountability is important. She was running from the truth.
I was gonna say I think she was very disingenuous, but I like the way that you put it. That how she was running from the truth. She wasn't ready for the end. Yeah, she wasn't.
No.
Because I feel like they had longevity, and seeing the pictures of them together and everything. Longevity meant a lot to her.
Is it weird, like just kind of taking a step back and looking at the couples, how they arrived? None of them actually look like they belong together to me.
Yeah.
Like they just look like odd couples. Like Randall and Shanice, is that her name?
Shanique.
Yeah, Shanique.
They don't look like a couple to me.
Yeah.
But Shanique and Zay look more like a couple to me.
I would say, was the dude named Jay? The light-skinned dude with the girl with the deep voice, raspy voice?
No.
Jason and April?
April.
Yeah.
April is a lot. And I think April, I also think she needs therapy too. I believe she needs therapy because she needs to find herself, and she's trying to solve her problems by having a baby. That's what she is.
That's not going to help her.
I feel like she's going to is this for me?
Just in case.
I feel like she's just looking for someone else to care for. And she feels like a baby's going to heal the relationship.
April and Jake.
Yeah, April and Jake, sorry.
Yeah.
And
hey, man.
I didn't really rock with Jake like that because the switch was quick. He was ready to end the relationship.
I think he was. I think he was done. Yeah,
he should have just ended it. He was like, "Oh, I want to marry you. I want to marry you." So if you didn't do the show, would you have married her?
And then
or would you still be
how
together?
he was like super mad at her for them coming. He's like, she brought me on the show. She brought me on the show.
Every
She
5
brought me.
minutes.
Yeah, that's all you would say.
Every 5
Like he
minutes.
was mad at her, and he should have. Yeah, like you said. Like I feel like they should just broke up a long time ago. But he was just in it.
I ain't
Their
gonna lie to
relationship
you.
didn't make sense.
I thought Madeline Randall was gonna make it.
Got the white girl.
The white girl.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I think that was lust. I think that was lust at first sight.
It definitely
and I'm
was.
surprised that they didn't smash.
Hey,
I think they did.
I
think so?
Hey,
I'm
I'm
listen.
pretty sure they did.
I should have.
I'm gonna tell you
It didn't make
something.
sense if they
I'm pretty
did.
sure they did.
It didn't make sense.
She
if they
wanted
did.
it.
wanted it. She wanted it.
I ain't the white girl.
She wanted to.
I ain't into white girls like that. But Madeline would have got it. I'm just saying.
Okay, and that is where I
No.
leave. Because I would have thought
You too?
April. Oh no.
Apparently not.
Right.
Apparently not.
See, the Lord didn't want that for y'all. The Lord did not want that for y'all.
Cheers into the wrong thing.
All right. Anyway, moving right along.
We got a Netflix on over there.
I do not.
I don't. probably should bring paper towels in
Yeah.
here from now on.
You know what? As long as we've been recording here, that's our first party foul.
That's our first party. Yeah, no,
So you know that means a double shot, right?
No, it does not.
No, I'm a
put it
party
right
foul.
there. All right. So, could you do the ultimatum?
Could
I would never. For one, I'm not going to sit here and say, you will
have
marry
something?
me or we will break up. I'm not into giving that type of ultimatum.
Okay.
I will say an ultimatum and something that I would give is like either we go to therapy and try every resource we can, or I think we should end things. That's an ultimatum I feel like I can give.
Okay.
But marry me or move on, I'm moving on. Bye. I don't feel like that's something you should give an ultimatum on.
It was funny because.
Super absorbent.
Oh, shit.
Catches COVID and
what I
liquor.
got.
Catches COVID and liquor.
That's what I got.
Ooh, I love you, my
I
dog.
thought I had some napkins.
I'm gonna keep baby wipes in my purse.
There
I think
was-
got some. I think they're in there.
There was. First off, let me say this. I cannot do the ultimatum.
I would never.
If you can't be, if you don't want to be with me,
You go ahead.
deuces.
Yeah.
Okay.
As it should be. That's natural law of things.
Yes.
Why would you give somebody a reason to? Because if that's the case, I would break up with you. If you give me an ultimatum
Yes.
like that, you want me to break up with you.
Somebody I posted something on the Killing Tyme stories today. This guy was dating this woman, and I posted it for a reason because I knew we were talking about the ultimatum today. This woman told this guy, "Hey, look, I like you just as a friend." He was into her and everything. He told her, "Look, I'm into you. I want to make this, go somewhere." And she said, "Look, I only see you as a friend."
Okay.
He said, "You know what? Thank you. Cool. I'm
Right.
moving on. Have a great life. I appreciate everything in these last couple of weeks, but I'm cool."
Can we do this again?
Yeah, let's try this.
Hold on to it this time.
Disgusting.
And he was like, "You know what? Thank you. Be easy. You have a great life. Thank you for telling me so I'm not wasting my time and you're not wasting your time."
Right.
She was like, "Well, what do you mean?"
She got mad. She was like, "Was just that easy for you to walk away?
Boom.
Like, it's just that easy for you to give up?"
He was like, "You told me you don't want me, so why do I waste my time pursuing you when you told me that this isn't what you want?"
Right.
And
Crazy.
he had a great explanation. Like, I'm not gonna get into his explanation. You want to see it? Hit the Killing Time story. I'll repost it once or twice this week because it was great. It was great.
I don't understand that either. I'd rather a man be up straight or
Yeah,
up
up
forward.
front,
Up
yeah.
front. What am I saying?
No more man
Up front
cars.
with me. Up front with me rather than sit here and try to think of like, oh, is he into me or not? If he says that he's into me, okay, that's great. If I only see him as a friend and he chooses to move on, okay, well, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
And you give him all the love and warmth and continue on. And if you message me or follow me still, I'm cool with that. I don't
Yeah.
get mad at that. Why? Why would you spend your time worrying about why you weren't good enough when you said you weren't
Man.
interested?
Come on.
Doesn't make sense.
So we're all saying no to the ultimatum.
Yes.
We wouldn't issue ultimatums, but
Would you go ahead?
what is I guess the idea of dating or being with somebody essentially is like, what you're doing it to grow the relationship.
Yeah, that's the
You're-
purpose,
You're,
yeah.
you're wanting to take another step. You want to go here. You want to do things. So if you get to a point where it's stagnant, how do you, outside of issuing an ultimatum, what is the alternative to that? I mean, besides just walking away and saying, you know what, we've gone as far as we can go. I guess this is it.
I feel
It's the end
like
of the road.
there's more opportunities to explore within the relationship. Like, I've seen a lot of things about polyamory and doing that. If you want to explore that in
Wow.
your relationship,
Really?
or taking a break, or, going to therapy, spicing it up in the bedroom, shit like that. Like, you have to explore all options before you call it quits, is
Okay.
what, in my opinion. So try everything there is. And if you're not open to it and you're not open-minded, then it might be time for you to move on. Don't stay stagnant for too long and then you expect something tremendous in the end.
Okay.
That's just like, what's that term of insanity? It's just like continuously doing the same thing, thinking the result
They're
will
going to
change.
expect different results.
Yeah, the results will never change because you guys are both set in your ways. So change your ways. In my
I
opinion.
like that.
I like it.
I
Okay.
do.
So you're not giving nobody ultimatums.
Hell No.
Me either.
Well, when it came to hold on, I might.
Oh,
I
let's
might have
go.
to think it back. When I met my now husband, I told him initially when we were in the dating phase, like within the first month or two, I don't expect to be a long-term girlfriend. So after 2 years, we enjoy each other, we get to know each other. If we're not at least engaged, I think we should maybe call it quits.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a long-term girlfriend. Engagement is moving forward. There's a step forward. I'm not saying we have to get married. There's a time
Right
limit
away.
of marriage.
Okay,
No,
right.
we were engaged for 2 years before we got married.
Okay.
Or 2, maybe 3 years before we got married. So
Isn't that an ultimatum though?
I don't
That's
really.
kind of-
I don't think so. I was setting my standards before we even got really serious.
Okay.
So I put the precedent out there to let him know, like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. But if you're not, cool. Just let me know. I think those are more a suggestion rather than make this to me now or break up with me.
Right.
No, it's like you have a choice and you can make your decision.
If he would have never proposed, would you guys still be together?
I don't think so.
Really?
Because I'm very set in my attitude. I love him dearly. I loved him then too. I didn't know I did, but I do.
Not to take anything away from the institution of marriage, but outside of being married, if you guys still had the same life that you have now, you guys have a kid, you're living together, but you guys are married. If you're not married, but you're still doing everything else, what would be the difference?
There actually is no difference in my eyes. The whole religious belief attached to marriage is not a concept that I fully think of. It's just more of a union, a celebration of us. We eloped, actually. We didn't have a whole wedding.
Oh.
So we didn't have a whole wedding. We did it at the courthouse. It was just me and him. And
Shout out to the
we did it.
courthouse. Shout out to the
Clark
courthouse
County
wedding, baby.
Courthouse.
San Diego
And,
County,
weddings are dramatic and expensive.
Weddings are for
And-
everybody else and not for you.
Yeah, exactly.
about it.
And I'm paying for everybody else.
Yeah, the weddings are for
You
everybody
a
else. and not for you.
goddamn lie. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna have a reception or a party later in life, we'll do that. But it's not a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate being Mrs. McNeil.
Oh, nice.
And that's my son's last name, and
yeah.
it's just an attachment of family.
I get that.
A lineage type deal.
I get that.
Yep.
The connection.
For me. Yeah,
I get
that's literally what it is for me. Other people might see it differently, and they have that holy matrimony with the sacred of Jesus and the Lord and Christ and all that stuff, and that's very personal to them. But for me, it's just the lineage of a family
Got it.
and a union.
Get it.
Especially for my dad.
Okay, I get it.
He was very proud that I actually became an honest woman. Or whatever.
Right. Okay.
You're welcome, Dad.
All right. So let's move on to something. I think we got a couple of real combos of the day today. Come on, shit.
Let's start it.
I'm gonna go with Albert Pujols first. Albert Pujols, if for those who don't know, is baseball player. Great baseball player in his heyday.
Great baseball player.
Great baseball player in his heyday. Don't you slip.
You say that because he was a Cardinal.
Yeah, he's back to the Cardinals.
Cardinal. He's freaking.
Do I need to read his stats?
No,
Oh, here
you
we
don't.
go.
Okay.
No, you don't. 'Cause
Number
I don't
eight.
believe in baseball stats anymore.
Fucking, it's the only thing you can fail in life in and succeed.
That's why I don't like baseball stats.
It's the only thing you can fail at being a baseball player and be the greatest player in the
So
world.
then what he means is like you're a hitter. You get up 3-4 times a game. You hit the ball one time. That's a good game.
If I get to bat 10 times in 3 or 4 games and I hit the ball 3 to 4 times out those 10 at bats, they love me. And I do that for a full season. And I have a.
Because now you're batting 300.
So if I get
300 is like a benchmark.
Oh
in
my
batting
God.
Average. Yeah.
So if I get to bat, say I get to bat 100 times in a season, 100 times in one baseball season, and you'll get way more than I'm just using this as a barometer.
Yeah.
And I hit the ball 30 times out that 100 times, they love me.
It's terrible.
I
Average.
am the
It's a
shit.
terrible average.
But in baseball,
Oh my God, it's a terrible
but in
idea.
baseball,
Hero.
Yeah.
but in baseball, they fucking love me.
Imagine a free throw shooter. Imagine shooting free throws.
Yeah.
You get 10 free throws and you make 3 of them.
You suck.
Oh, then I'd be great. I would love that.
But in
sport.
baseball, if you hit the ball 3 of those times, you're the fucking shit.
A
That's fucking scary.
quarterback throws 10 passes and 3 of them are complete.
Interceptions or interceptions.
Only 3 of them are complete.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
it's not. That's not terrible. Oh, 3
out of-
complete.
3 out of
3
10?
complete. 3
Yeah,
complete.
3
Yeah,
complete.
that's terrible. 3 complete. That's terrible. I was thinking incomplete.
opposite, yeah.
Yay.
So that's baseball.
Yeah.
So that's baseball. But Albert Pujols, great baseball
So
player.
you like all sports, huh?
I only like baseball in the playoffs
Okay.
because it gets serious then. There's 182 games. I can't pay attention to all 182
And
games.
we're guys. We
It's too
don't
fucking
like
much.
all sports. We just pay attention to them all.
Right.
Is that a man thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to fall asleep to ESPN at night. And at night, ESPN would be on.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I wake up, I
It's
know
on again.
everything that
on
happened
again.
the night before.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you
I wish
everything.
that worked with math and science because
I've tried it before. I've actually tried that before.
I'm gonna put on Grey's Anatomy, and when I wake up, I'm a fucking doctor.
Watching House and shit late at night.
I like House. I fuck with House. Unethical as fuck, but I like House.
Okay, so Albert Pujols.
Yes.
Been married to his wife for, I think, 22 years.
I think it was a little longer. I think.
Was it longer? 22 years of marriage.
Okay.
He has filed for divorce. What's so significant about this, because when he filed for divorce, he filed for divorce days after she underwent successful surgery to remove a brain tumor. So my question is there a right time to ever file for divorce?
Before she has brain surgery,
Right.
might have been a good time.
Preferably. When you were tired initially was the time. Not after she's sick and after she's in her recovery state.
Before she had the surgery would have been a good time. Yeah.
You're a giant dick.
That probably would have been
Not
a good
that you
time.
give a fuck about little old me's opinion, but you're an ass.
That might have been
you
a good
could have.
time.
You could have done this a long fucking time ago. A long.
I mean, I'm not
Okay,
saying.
hold on.
I'm not saying he's wrong for filing for divorce.
Okay, I know you're not.
Because I'm sure that there was a lot that led up to
Right,
it.
I believe in divorce.
It didn't just
I do.
happen
You
overnight.
just didn't come to that
Yes.
decision.
Yeah, you just
I
didn't
do
come up
believe
with
in
it.
divorce.
But
She
bro,
got brain surgery?
but bro,
Right.
I'm done.
yeah, you should have done it before she had the surgery.
You're mad
Absolutely.
that you're not getting that life insurance now because it's looking funny. It's like you wanted her to die. Like what is this?
I don't.
He definitely don't need the
He
money.
don't worry about,
Right.
he ain't worried about money.
I get it, but still, it's just like
We don't know a lot. What if he found out some shit when she was going through that shit?
What could he have possibly have found out?
She got another nigga on the side.
He didn't know that before.
I know she didn't have no nigga on the side while she's dealing with brain cancer.
How you know she
can't.
ain't?
I'm sure she had other things to worry about.
I'm pretty sure she had other things to
But
worry
how you
about.
know she don't?
Her brain
Right,
was
it's about to
probably the biggest thing that
explode
she was
or
worried about.
something.
But
Right.
she ain't had a nigga for years that he just found about.
Then he would have been in the hospital, not her husband.
Right.
She
He
was,
wouldn't have, if she had a nigga for years,
She was sitting there.
her husband wouldn't have been the only man in that room.
She was sitting there with the motherfucking.
Or maybe he showed up at the day they went to the hospital.
We don't know.
And then the
I'm
other
gonna
dude
explain-
showed up.
Okay, look, if I am a high figure,
On some Lifetime movie type shit.
Hell
Like this
no.
other dude
Hey,
walk in like,
I'm
hey,
letting you
I'm
guys
the
know
beneficiary.
right motherfucking now. If I heard of my man's mistress while he's going through cancer and I'm a high profile figure, I'll be damned if I announce that I'm just getting a divorce. No, this nigga cheated on me and he had the audacity. He got a brain tumor. Have that bitch in the room. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. No. So if it was another man on the side, I'm pretty sure we know. We should know about that.
Okay,
Have
all
y'all
right.
seen? Have y'all seen
You're
those little videos going around where the dude be like, "I'm at my wife's funeral and there's a dude over here crying a little bit too much."
That's funny. That's funny.
Yo,
Why is a
hey, my
random
man,
bitch over there
why
underneath
you
the
crying
tree?
like that?
So,
I don't even know you.
You know
Like, I don't
You
even
know
know
you
you,
Who
my
are you?
nigga.
First of all, because I'm walking up to any mistress underneath some tree and a black cloak and an
Right.
umbrella
Like,
near
why-
a
who are
tree.
you? Who are you?
Lady,
Why are you
why
crying
you
like
here?
this?
You look
I'm not
8
crying
months
like
I don't know
pregnant.
you. I know you're not his
What is
cousin.
this?
Why you over here? I know all his
Who,
cousins.
who are you? I'm his faraway cousin, second removed.
No, you're not.
From what
No, you're
side?
not.
Because I know all
What's his daddy's name? What's his daddy's name?
Right.
Oh shit!
Where you know him from? Where you meet him?
Right.
How far along are you? Because you look a little
How
swollen.
far along are you?
You look
Oh
swollen.
man!
I'd be mad.
But yeah,
Okay.
no, like he definitely should have did it before. Definitely should have did it before. Bad timing.
Because he had waited a month or two. But would y'all have different feelings if he waited a month
No.
or two?
No, it should have been before.
It should have been before.
When those feelings were coming up that you wanted to leave.
Anytime
He said
after
he
the
prayed
surgery,
on it.
anytime after the surgery is a bad look. Because we don't know how long the recovery is going to be.
Yeah, after the recovery, if he waits like 6 years, okay.
So
if he waits 2 years, okay. But anytime near this, and she's still going through recovery,
You don't
and
wait
shit,
like 6 months.
Nope.
Nothing like that.
So you
Nothing
can't.
like that.
So can you break it with a person who has cancer?
Sure.
beforehand.
No.
Not beforehand.
You don't know that they got cancer beforehand, goddammit.
Wait, you're
Not
losing hair
beforehand.
in a very suspicious way.
Wow.
Is it alopecia? I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You got the Jada Pinkett hat
hold
on
on,
the side.
baby. I noticed like this morning when I was washing your hair, there was a lot in the sink.
I had to get the drain over.
You know what? I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I think this is it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think this is
No,
it.
but yeah, if you when you having those feelings, you and your person should have that conversation. Like, okay, I'm not happy, things aren't going well, and I think it's time for me to bounce. Don't sit here and hold it. Like, if you guys found out together and like, okay, yeah, I want to divorce you, I want to do this, and she found out like during the tumor process, but of course that love is still there.
Yeah.
So I'm not assuming that he's just gonna leave her to deal with this tumor shit by herself.
Right.
You still care for that person, so you'll still be there, but I just don't want to be married anymore.
I'm sure they had the conversation before,
Which he should have finalized before.
like when they talk. Like I'm sure
When they had
talked
the
about it before.
discussion.
Maybe she should have waited to have her surgery. How about that?
Nigga, it's life and death, nigga. Shit, wait a minute.
She wait too much longer.
Just saying, we all have options.
Floating ghosts over him while he's still.
Hey, I know you got
No.
brain tumor, but you want to wait a week or two.
Yeah,
I'm gonna file for divorce today.
Can you
nigga, no, I'm
can
dying.
you postpone the surgery until next
Because
week?
now I'm doing a news coverage right before I enter the
Ronaldo,
hospital.
I know you just didn't say
Hell
that.
no.
But just postpone it for a week. Can you postpone it for a week?
Nigga, she might die.
I would have said, yeah, if you did that to me, I would say, absolutely. Go to media coverage at the hospital in my nightgown. This nigga here told me.
To postpone my surgery.
And you know what I'm doing right after this press conference? Y'all bitches can have him. I'm divorcing his ass. Absolutely not. No, he should have did it beforehand.
Yeah.
That's period, point blank.
For sure.
You're an ass.
Okay. You gave me a topic this week. Do you want to talk about it? Let's talk about the topic you gave me.
Let me open my phone, y'all. Okay.
Yes.
So there was this post going around. It was in multiple of my little lady groups. Sorry, ladies.
I love that we have a lady now because we don't get these.
Yeah, y'all don't. For a good reason. Some of y'all
I kind of feel like I want to be a fly on the wall.
So you gonna make a fake profile
Yeah,
page?
exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. I'll be watching Catfish.
Oh my God!
I'll be watching Catfish. I know how to
then
do
they
it.
gonna find me and they gonna delete me. I'm the reason. Okay, so there was this post from this random man, and I fully agree with him. He said, "How am I wrong for sending a bitch?" Well, he shouldn't have called her that, but sending a bitch home.
A bitch.
Excuse me. In an Uber that didn't want me touching her, but want to sleep in my bed. Did I mention she came over at 1 a.m.? Did I mention I sleep alone? This is my shit. I didn't put you out like a bogus nigga. I sent you home in an Uber out of my pockets. How am I wrong?
Okay.
So I guess let's unpack
break this down.
Let's unpack this for a
We got a lot of
minute.
unpacking.
So let's just say they were on a date or maybe just hooking up, hanging out. She came over to his place. And one thing led to another or didn't lead to another. And then she's ready to go home. He calls an Uber to send her home rather than taking her home.
Mm-hmm. And I've unpacked it a little bit more thanks to the ladies in the group.
Are we saying that from his statement that when he says like she didn't want to touch me, like what, like
She didn't want to fuck.
Exactly, right? So was that the reason why he was expecting her to come over? Granted, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Those are booty call hours.
Yeah.
You know what's
And we all know booty call hours.
We all know
Woman
booty call
or
hours.
man,
Yeah,
we know
you
booty
know
call
booty call
hours.
hours.
If you came over at 9 o'clock and you
Are we
were
about
kind
to,
of
are we about to be toxic?
No, I don't believe so. Because
No.
this is just
Are we about to be? Because
Being
if we're gonna be
acknowledging.
toxic, okay.
That's not toxic.
we're acknowledging facts versus bullshit. That's all we're doing.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
So when it comes to this situation, I read a little bit more that she came over. She called him in a drunk state, and she was like,
She called
him.
him. Okay, so they weren't together. No. They were not hanging out that night
Yes,
before.
they weren't.
Okay.
They weren't From what I'm reading.
I'm gonna unpack this.
Yeah,
Let's go.
from what I'm reading, she wasn't with him that night, but she called him and asked can she come over at 1 a.m. And then she got offended. Oh, he sent me home and because I didn't want to screw him or I didn't want to fuck on him. The audacity of men. Look, we all have to be accountable for our actions. Okay. She wasn't accountable for the fact that you called him at 1 a.m. You're going into his house, not his baby mama house, not his mama house. You're going into his home. Maybe did you ask, can you sleep on the couch? Or did you ask, can you sleep in his bed? Because if you ask to sleep in his bed, you know what goes on at 1 a.m. after a drunk night with the girls and coming home.
If I'm single and I'm at home and some girl, somebody maybe I used to talk to, somebody I used to hang out with, whatever. She calls me at 1 o'clock in the morning, drunk. Hey, can I come over? Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. Because again, we know there's two things that
happen at those hours.
Two things open: hospitals and legs.
One, she's drunk. Two, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. She's coming over. I mean, in my mind, oh shit, she's coming over to fuck. She's turned up. Okay, well, fuck it. Yeah, come on.
I used to be my best phone call at 12:30 in the morning.
Come on, we can get it in real quick.
First of all, I was never leaving the house after 12. I'm sorry.
But then if she gets there and then she's like, nah, I'm cool. Like, if she wants to take a nap or go to sleep or whatever, especially, I mean, in a guy's, at least from my point of view. Okay. If she comes over and you actually realize, you know what, maybe she's a little bit out of her wits right now. She's not really thinking about.
Let's talk about that.
She's not in the right mind right now.
Come on.
Then okay, you know what?
Respectable man.
I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what? You can
Let's talk about that.
You can chill out. You can go to sleep on the couch, whatever. And you know what? This isn't what I thought it was going to be.
You can't be sleeping in my damn bed because I got you.
This isn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought you was coming over here.
As a man, just like women, we have right to refuse things that we don't want.
Exactly. And at the same
I don't want you in my house just to sleep. Like, if we're not doing anything and I'm not trusting you to be in my home, just randomly in my house, if we're not smashing, I would still sit you home in an Uber after we've done smashing anyway, if this is the case. I don't know what the case was.
And then how is he the bad guy for, like you said, refusing that? Because he's got two options. Either he lets her stay there and sleep on the couch, or he can be a responsible adult and send her home safely.
Right. Because not only is he being a respectable human being, okay, I have your last whereabouts. If you were super drunk and you weren't comfortable, I'm pretty sure he probably would have let her sleep there if she wasn't being some type of irate or whatever, disrespectful or something. As a natural human being, okay, I'm going to send you home. I don't want to deal with whatever this is if we're not doing what I thought we were doing. I don't want to disrespect you, so I'll send you home. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay. I want somebody at my house. I'll even pay for the fucking Uber. You don't have to find your way home.
Which is what he did.
Which was I think that was respectful. The only thing disrespectful about this whole entire situation is the name calling in the post. It was unnecessary, but that's how some men talk. So I don't give a fuck. But you don't have to accept what people give you. Like, I told you, no, that's not what you're doing. So that's not what we're doing. Okay, so I'll send you home.
So you can go.
Going about your day.
So there was so much to unpack in this shit.
Corey's about to go on a tangent.
Oh, no.
So much to unpack.
Corey's about to go on a tangent. Brace yourself.
Because me as a man, I hit this lady. The lady hits me up. Did we know? We don't know if he said, you know what? We fucking need to come over here.
He didn't say that.
Oh.
Why couldn't he?
Because what's understood is understood.
Apparently not with her.
And that's okay.
So speak what the fuck you want.
I'm sure that's what was. When he got there, he told her that's what it was, and then she said no. So he sent her home.
Speak what the fuck you want. Look.
He did. Later.
Yeah.
Just later. And it still didn't come out of her pockets. So you still have no right to be mad. You can be mad at him all you want because, I couldn't stay in his house. Okay. Would you be mad if a man, in the middle of the day at 2 p.m., hey, babe, I just got off work. I don't want to drive all the way to my house. Can I come and sleep at your place while you at work?
I'm curious to know.
Say no.
I'm curious to know what her expectations were.
Yeah.
Very true.
What was she wanting out of this situation? But a place to sleep, a place to hang out. Maybe she wanted to come and watch a movie.
If she don't want to fuck, she don't want to fuck.
And you're right. But if I don't want to have nobody in my house, I don't want nobody in my house.
You're right. But I'm not saying that he is at fault for anything that he did. Let me be clear. He had a right. Look, I don't want you here. This is my house. I don't want you here.
Yeah.
Here's an Uber. getthefuckon.com.
Yeah.
He was in totally, completely rights to do that shit.
Yeah.
But I want to know, was there a conversation had before? Like, okay, look. Or, you know what? Is this a precedence to things that we have done before?
Like maybe they've done it before.
Yeah.
Like she's come
Because
over and hooked up.
In my
and-
single days, I've definitely had a girl I only hit up at 12:30, 12
Oh yeah,
o'clock.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And we knew what the fuck it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's not
What's
said.
understood
Was understood
ain't
Don't
gotta
gotta
be
be
explained.
explained.
Exactly.
So was this a thing that, look, I know this is what we do. And maybe this one night she ain't want to fuck, which is fine. She ain't got to fuck. She don't want to fuck.
That wasn't it
Yeah.
because he wouldn't have posted that then. He wouldn't have posted it then if that was.
Well,
thing.
no. Maybe he had an expectation in his mind because this is what they always do. Maybe.
And then he's just like, you know what? Now
and
she's mad at me
this
now.
particular night, he was like, you know what? No. And he only posted that shit because she posted something before. I saw this online. She posted some shit. This is his response
Yeah.
To what
to
she
what
posted.
she posted.
Oh, okay.
Okay? This is his response to what
Yeah.
she posted.
And I just feel like if you don't have a common understanding of a person's expectation, you shouldn't be going over there anyway.
Yes,
I feel like I said,
totally agree.
accountable to everybody.
Yeah.
He didn't have to, out her like that and saying, well, she don't want to fuck, so I want her out my house, get that bitch out. You ain't have to say all that. You could have just said,
You ain't
okay,
have to call
well,
her a bitch.
right. He didn't even have to say, he didn't have to post the post at all either. Neither one of them did. I just feel like everybody has to be accountable of their actions, and her action was going over there expecting something that wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yep.
You can't expect anything from anyone if it's not earlier on explained.
Right.
If you had questions like, look, I'm coming on, I'm on my way over there. Look, I don't want to have sex right now. I'm just letting you know this now.
And that's
She
her
could have
right.
said that
She
too.
could have said that too. She's
So
like, look,
communication error, it matters. Communication matters.
God damn it.
What's
Yes.
the this kind of goes back to one of the other questions we had about being what was it, flued out.
Yes.
So being flown out someplace and the expectation of having
Yes.
sex with the person that flies you out. So are we talking about expectations and obligations? Is that kind of the same thing in this situation?
Ooh.
Like so if someone calls you at 1 o'clock in the morning drunk and wants to come over, the expectation is that shit, we about to get it in. But at the same time, she's not obligated to do
not
that.
at all.
But his expectation is
to fuck.
is that this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of a yin and a yang.
catch-22.
It's catch-22. It's a double-edged sword. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's an expectation, and then are you obligated? Of course, you're not obligated. You don't
never
have to do
obligated, no.
anything. You don't
Yeah,
have to do
no one
anything
is
you don't
ever
want to.
obligated to anyone's body.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything you want to do, but
Consent is real and
Yes, it
necessary.
is. Yes, it is.
right. So I don't know. It's a weird. It's a tricky.
Yeah.
I think
but-
both of them were kind of just being immature.
But
at the time.
exactly. But
just being upset because of the case of being upset.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
because you could have said no. You could have told her,
could
oh,
have.
okay, well, I'm having sex. If you come over here, she could have said, I'm not having sex. I just want
I
to come
just
over.
want to come over and hang out.
And she
Right.
could have said, everybody could have mentioned everything, but
Yep.
nobody said anything, and two people were mad.
Yeah.
And it's just, everybody needs to know, like,
all
we're
about
adults.
communication.
Yeah, we got to learn how to talk to
Yep.
each other and be upfront and be real.
There
If
it
you really
is.
don't want to have sex, you don't have to have sex.
Yep.
But you got to state your intentions and be clear of your
I've
intentions.
actually had that happen to me before. Like, well, like when I was living by myself, girl would be like, "Hey, I'm coming over. Oh, by the way, we ain't fucking tonight."
But
All right, okay.
hold on. What did she do though? She put the expectation out to you before she came over there,
Just so you know.
And now
We not fucking tonight.
And now the decision
All right.
is on you.
Yeah.
Because at this point you could have said, you know what? Don't come over then.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm actually busy.
But you
and
didn't
I
say
don't
that.
want- I don't want
Yeah.
company right now.
But you didn't say that because you want to fuck next time.
Right. Gotta lay the groundwork.
Yeah, lay
Gotta
groundwork.
Pull it for future
Hey,
me.
I hold you tonight,
Yeah.
but goddamn it, Tuesday night
Next
you come over here,
time?
I'm fucking. So, all right. So, this is actually a a listener question we had this week.
User question.
A listener question we had this week.
We're doing requests now?
I love these.
Wow.
Okay.
I got a phone call about this.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, my homegirl JJ, I ain't gonna say her whole name, but JJ, you know who you are. She hit me up. She was like, yo, can y'all talk about social media and relationships? And how it goes
Okay.
into relationships. I found a couple articles I sent y'all today.
Yeah.
It was just some stuff that I found.
When we're talking about social media and relationships, what are we talking about? We're talking about like putting your relationship on social media, like being, you know, because I think there's there's a bunch of different ways that you can handle
the
this.
effects of social media on relationships.
So one of the things that I find challenging, I guess, is things that you say sometimes and how maybe your partner responds to those things that you may say on social media. So, of course, being single, you can say and post and do different things.
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, versus being in a relationship, because then that person's going to see what you post and may be offended by certain things. So there's another show that I watch. Love is Married at First Sight. Yeah, I love Married at First Sight. So one of the couples in the show, you know, they having their little issues or whatever. One of the couples, I think her name is
8 minutes.
It's Noi. So Noi posted on social media. They've been arguing about this for weeks now on the show. She posted, whenever you think you deserve better, you do. She posted it on her social media. So the guy had seen it, and I guess his family were calling him and like, yo, like, what's going on with your guys' relationship? No, he posted this thing, like, are you guys good? Like, da-da-da-da. So they've been arguing back and forth about it because he's trying to tell her, like, look, if you're having problems with us, don't go to social media and post anything, because then people are going to think that there's something wrong with us. Like, let's talk it out first. Don't just run to social media. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, are we talking about like?
Well, she just said
that aspect.
She just said the effects of social media on relationships.
Because that is like a very big effect, because it happens. Like people do it all the time.
I'm going to take it from the aspect of. That's a great point you brought up, by the way. That is definitely one aspect of relationships, social media. I'm going to take it from the fact of you following certain people in your life.
I feel like that's childish.
Let me say that there's an ex that I had a thing for back in the day that didn't work out, but I still harbor some feelings for this ex.
Now, if you harbor feelings for them, that's a different issue.
That is a different issue.
You just liking a picture because, oh, she looks great with her family. Okay, you look great. You leaving a comment, damn, baby, your body look good. That's a different thing. Saying you look great. You hope you're doing well. Well wishes. Yeah. That's fine. But doing things that you know you have to come and like second guess. Like, would you say the same thing about your aunt? Yeah. Damn, she looks good in that dress. Or would you say, oh, you look great?
Damn, auntie.
Exactly. So when it comes down to posting certain things to certain people, you have to be aware of your audience, how people will read it. If you just say, oh, okay, you look great, keep shining, I hope you thrive, nobody's going to second guess that. There's no secret like meaning to that. It's just, I hope you do well. There's nothing else more to that. Now, if you like her pictures, hope you're doing well, send her a DM, like her on Facebook again too. Like, now you're doing a little bit much. Is that
appropriate to send your ex DMs like that?
I don't think so. I mean, you have to go through that stage of a relationship too, though, because me and my husband went through a rocky stage of influence of social media where we had to have the passwords and all of that shit. We went through that shit like when we first started dating. We had each other's passwords. People were saying shit. We were responding on each other's shit. You know,
you responding to comments.
We were just like, oh, my girlfriend likes that too. You know, just being dramatic with it when it's unnecessary. And we learned later on, like, it shouldn't be like that. That's not the way a relationship is
supposed to. It's not healthy.
It's not healthy at all. And we understand that I'm trusting you to respond accordingly. Yeah. I don't want to be the one who has to respond for you, because it's not giving you a chance to right the wrong. I'm trying to judge you for what you may or may not do.
And like, Renato taught me something doing this podcast. We ain't got to respond to everything.
Right.
Everything don't need an explanation.
Everything
don't need a response.
At all.
I think that social media and relationships sometimes can be a touchy subject, but that is also dependent on your relationship.
I was going to say the same.
I have proven to be an untrustworthy person.
Yeah, sneaky and whatnot.
Sneaky. I can understand you having an issue with me and you not having access or feeling the way about certain comments and everything like that. And I've never been in this situation, but I've seen other people where sometimes women will post on people's shit. They don't got somebody, they post some sideways shit. on some man shit. I never had this happen to me. And maybe I have, but I'm oblivious to, because my wife has told me she wants you. I'm oblivious to this shit. I don't give, whatever.
Yeah.
I take it as, oh, nice picture, whatever, boom. But my wife sees it a different way. It all depends on your relationship and what you want to see from that person. Now, I had a situation, not with me this weekend, but with somebody very close to me. She set boundaries. She had to set boundaries for her boyfriend. She was dating this dude, and this dude was going and liking pictures of these influencer IG models, and boom, boom, boom. Okay. She told him, she was like, look, I don't like you doing that. I appreciate if you stop it. Boom. But she's setting her boundaries.
Yeah.
The guy did not stop it. And she said, you know what? I cannot be with you.
Okay.
Because you are going against something that I feel a way about.
Okay.
I can think of what I want to about it. Maybe I can think if she overreacted. I can think many things, but I can't be mad at a person for setting boundaries on what they feel is inappropriate.
And I agree to that to a certain extent.
Yes.
Because that's kind of unreasonable and kind of controlling.
Yes.
Because when you think about it, you're trying to dictate on what he likes, on what you like to see.
Yeah.
If he's not leaving a comment, it's just another like in the box. It's not doing anything.
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, you look great. Of course, people are gonna look. Like I look at women and men. Yeah, I look at women and men. You see something that is beautiful. You see a beautiful person. You can like a beautiful person. It's just going the next step in making yourself known to that beautiful person that you're there.
Yes, definitely.
And I feel like that person that had that issue, build your self-confidence.
Yes.
You have to be confident in what you own and what you put out there.
Right.
Because if you believe that, okay, well, this is my man and my man's not going to stray, because if he is, he's out of luck.
Yes.
And if he wants these IG models, he will go for them regardless of what you say or do. But that shouldn't be at fault of you.
Right.
You're giving him a reason to want to put bad on your name because, oh, she's controlling. If you were a great woman and said, okay, I don't care what you do, and he ends up doing some stupid shit, or anybody end up doing some stupid shit, they have no reason to fault you for anything because you were authentically yourself. You were confident in who you are and what you own. There's no reason for cheating because I'm putting myself out there to be 100% myself. Yeah. And I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with who I am as a person. Right. So I'm not jealous of no woman on IG because she probably ain't seeing you anyway. 11,000 likes. 11,000 likes.
She ain't looking at your one little like.
Oh,
she ain't looking at your one
are you special, sir? Do you got money?
Yeah, right. You're not special.
You ain't got no money.
I love it. I do
like that. I mean, it has. I've had a few issues with that specific thing about not necessarily liking things, but I've had issues with. This was a couple years ago. I had, like not a couple years ago, but many years ago. I think a girl I was dating, she had got upset about a birthday post. Somebody had posted something on one of my, like, it was my birthday. Yeah. Somebody had posted like, hey, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. And so I responded to the post. I'm like, hey, thank you. I really appreciate it. When I say one of the biggest, craziest, weirdest arguments that I've ever gotten into, like, it's just weird. Like, she was mad because I had not only that they had posted to it, but it was one of my exes. She had told me happy birthday. She was mad because I responded and said, thank you, I appreciate it. And so it was just a weird, like, back and forth argument. I'm telling you, it was like one of the craziest, weirdest. It was definitely.
Are you still with this person?
No. Okay. Like I said, it was.
I don't want to say nothing wrong about no partners. No. But she was insecure, and like I said, I was insecure. I was definitely insecure in those moments too. But you also have to work through that with your partner. Let them know, like, okay, that makes me uncomfortable. And if that person actually does something to justify your uncomfortability, or just to change the way he reacts to things, or they react to things, that person is worth working with to overcome that, and that's how we overcame our issues.
Right.
You just naturally kind of smooth it over.
You have to talk to them
and then see how they respond. Give them opportunity to respond to certain actions, so you build that trust up, so you don't have those problems.
Do you think people put too much stock into social media?
Hell fucking
Come on.
yes.
Like when you see like certain posts, like you said, like the liking a picture,
Yeah.
like you said, like
it's not real.
Like it's
not.
not real. And sometimes people see like things that you post and they take it as gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Like-
my thing is, for being a mom, social media held a lot for when I had my baby, and the bounce back and seeing how women just hurry up and try to overcome the postpartum situation. And it's unrealistic on
Right.
a normal person
Yes.
who don't have money to do the surgery and
No.
shit. So you have to learn to take away what social media has to give you, which is entertainment. That's literally all it's here for.
Right.
And you entertain yourself with the memes and the jokes and maybe a little bit of life experience, and you can probably get something out of it.
Right.
But after that, you take it as face value. Just
Yep.
it's what it is. Social media.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it. Hit the music, Ronaldo. So we thank y'all for listening. We are back on schedule. Get a t-shirt, get a hoodie. The new merch coming out soon. Y'all see Ronaldo's shirt?
See me?
These black Killing Tyme shirts are going to be gone very soon, and they're not coming back.
I got one.
So get yours.
Gone and not coming
Gone
back.
and not coming back. So please get yours while they last.
They're comfortable.
New shirts will be out very soon, the next 2 weeks.
Got a little logo.
You know what I'm saying?
Says Killing Tyme on the back.
Yes. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. If y'all not coming to the cookout at the gas station studios next week, then y'all are definitely missing out.
This
We'll be in the
weekend.
building this weekend, this Saturday.
weekend.
We'll definitely be in the building for the gas station studios cookout. This is number 2 they're doing this year. A great product for musicians and podcasters and content creators. So be there, man. Hit there, Eventbrite for a ticket. We are the Killing Tyme Crew. I love saying the Killing Tyme Crew. And we are out.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
I gotta piss.
That's why he was
That was
rushing.
me last
That's why he was
time.
rushing, because he had to go